So we're here. This is the first earnest day of training for the American Pro 2025. And Tanner's going to injure himself warming up with 225. Hoping today to hit some decent volume with heavy triples with the sumo. My sumo is actually pretty decent. I ended up pulling 640 at nationals, but I need to deadlift 700 or this time I'm really going to do it. So that's actually the heaviest I've deadlifted in 3 weeks. Heaviest sumo pull. It's 545 for 3. Felt really bad overall. Was not happy with it. My right hand was catching on my quad, which I don't know. I've had problems with in the past. I moved my grip in, but then I guess I just deadlifted today and I forgot about the technical adjustment that I made. Sometimes you remember, sometimes you don't. Today, I didn't remember. Not happy about the quality of that set. Probably gonna try it one more time without straps, just to see if the grip adjustment will take, and then I'll probably strap up and see if I can hit it for some volume. The hips feel good, but the technique just is not there. I don't know. Yeah, definitely didn't move as well as I wanted, but I mean, I'm gonna have days like that, especially so many weeks away from competition.
From a biomechanics standpoint, I actually legitimately hate sumo, and I hate the fact that it's an acceptable stance in the sport. But here we are. I think conventional is a much better strength building movement. I think sumo is mostly technique and mobility, and you can build your strength with sumo in other ways. But it's part of the sport, so until it's banned, that's why I pull sumo. So I did my volume with sumo. I mean, you still get like a decent strength, but you're still stimulating strength, even with like the variable movement patterns. Switching from sumo, it's really not super different than the standard conventional pull. But do I think it's actually good? No. I'm talking to the mic, dude. You want to talk to the mic? Yeah. What do you think about when I'm up? Let's teach a question.
What do I think about when I warm up?
Yeah, where you get that go?
Just trying to get through it, really, so I can get to the big weight. You know?
What are you trying to get today?
It'd be cool to hit like 455 for 5.
Okay, right on.
Yeah.
So how many sets you got? What?
To get until 455?
Yeah, like you're gonna go for that next?
Yeah. I've hit 2 warm-up sets. One was at 225, and that was 405.
Nice.
I don't warm up. I just get to my working sets.
So here's the other thing. It's my belief. Okay, let's switch. So here's the other thing. It's my belief, like, if you can't get to your working sets probably within 10 minutes of walking into the gym, you might be overshooting. I think in general, people need far less mobility and warm-up work than they think. And if you really feel like you need to warm up for half an hour, then yeah, you should probably go down a weight and just get a decent stimulus at a decent weight and forget about trying to go for a PR every day. Did you zoom into my face? Is that what you did? No. Are you lying to me? No. Now I am. Stop. All right. That's enough. Did you stop it? Stop, dude. What did I say? What? I'm just going to cut it. What?
He didn't know how seriously I was actually going to take my my commentary here. Yeah, he thought I was just going to talk about it, but no, I actually genuinely do want to talk through like my decision-making process and how I think about working out. So now Tanner wants to say something.
I retract my statement about what I think about when I warm up. I don't just get through it. What I actually do is I use warm-ups to kind of gauge how I'm feeling overall and like my level of soreness, if there's something bothering me, like what my fatigue feels like, and then mindfully going there into my working sets thinking like, okay, what do I need to focus on to make sure I get a good workout in, things like that.
Good strength stimulus.
Yeah. So in all seriousness, that's what I do think about. And like it might be one warm-up set, it might be 4, I don't know. Just kind of depends on the day. So.
All right. Addendum added. He's been recording for 2 minutes there, trying to get himself hyped up for his set.
I'm hyped now.
He says he's hyped now. I don't think he's hyped now.
I'm not hyped now.
I guess we can record Tanner's set and I'll talk about it. Might as well. Yeah, so that was a pretty decent rep. I mean, you see like pretty static knee positioning. Obviously, his hips go forward a little bit soon. Right there. And so that's where you get that kind of squirmy lockout is from the hips going forward really soon. And so he's got good speed off the floor, but his lockout has always sucked. And I've always thought, like, is that a sumo or a conventional thing? And so when he pulls sumo, his lockout also sucks.
You want me to pull sumo?
No, dude, sumo's stupid.
Amen.
Yeah, and so that's the early hip lockout. I don't know. It's probably going to pass in competition, but like it's just that early hip lockout does make those lockouts a lot harder. Whereas if you keep your hips back just before that lockout, in general, you have an easier time of it. It's got nothing to do with the low back positioning or the supposed perceived spinal flexion or anything like that. But I'll probably talk more on that if I do a conventional day. Yeah, so the grip adjustment right there went way better. I just moved my right hand in a little bit, stopped catching on my quad, and then I just deadlifted better, I guess. Call it a warm-up. So yeah, definitely really happy with the strap set, with the caveat that strap sumo is 100% fake. Sumo and straps might provide a strength stimulus, but I'm just kidding. It really does. Like it sort of helps that wedge and pull back. And so like, is it easier? Yes, but if you're limited by your grip during reps, you have to think, does that apply over to competition? And I don't think it does. Like, your grip for competition is about 4 seconds. So do I train grip? Yes. Am I worried about grip during volume sets? No, not really. I'll do it for like 3s, 2s, or singles, but I don't really worry about grip. I just strap up. And I do extra grip work like outside of my normal deadlift days. So somehow I end up with 6 plates on the bar. We're gonna see how that goes. I've hit 3 sets at 5:45 at this point. Overall, I feel pretty good. I'm definitely getting some like trunk soreness that I really haven't gotten in a while, just because I haven't had this much axial load since pretty much nationals. And even in nationals, I wasn't doing volume. You know, like I've done over 10 reps that I would consider working weight. So, which might not sound like a lot, but that's a lot. So just jot that down. Band sumo. We're gonna make this YouTube short. This is what I call the discount Sam Sulek. I hate the fact that I pull sumo, and I hate the fact that I'm good at it. It's fine. I want to give a little bit of a breakdown. Well, it's still fresh in my mind. Pretty happy with that set. Definitely started to lose it on the right side. Probably would have been red lit for downward motion in any respectful fed. But I mean, I also I was using straps, obviously. I'm still trying to work on total abdominal tension, not just like breathing out against belly, but also holding in the pelvic floor. I feel like that's oftentimes an overlooked sort of part of the total body brace. Is not only do you have to have diaphragm down, pelvic floor up, and then you have to breathe out. So like it's not enough to just rely on your squat plug. Like you have to draw that squat plug. Think about bringing it up into the intestine. So that's kind of what I was focusing on that set. You can see popped a bunch of capillaries. It's all over like my neck. So, you know, blood pressure's there, but it's fine. Haven't done that in a while actually, so I don't know, I'll take it. All right. So we're doing some rows. I don't really think too hard about my assistance work. I basically do whatever I want to get pumped up for that day or what I haven't hit in a while.
Breaking news, partials, lengthened partials are shown to be.
So in all reality, I think a lot of your assistance work needs to be really tailored to you, specifically in like your particular weaknesses. So like, am I doing rows? Yeah, do I really think that's the best work for me? Honestly, no, not really. Probably need to do more shoulder stuff. I'd like to hit some windmills or something like that. That'd probably be better for me because I really don't do enough shoulder work. But it's Big Friday and I just hit some deadlifts, so you kind of just hit rows after that. I'm just making faces at me. If tomfoolery. I know, you probably look at my physique and you're like, bro, you say you need to hit more shoulders and you're like 60% shoulders. That's literally just the sport of powerlifting though. Like, also, what I've really noticed is I get a sick lat pump and my lats get really sore after I do RDLs. Like if there's like one way that I really get lats, it's deficit RDLs. So like, do I feel it when I do rows? Like I guess, but not really. I don't know. I probably need to do more like face pulls more than I need to do rows, but here we are. I'm just doing whatever. I really like that stretch. But like that's the other thing is like when I do this, I really can't get a decent stretch. And I like stretching out the lats. That's why I do like more Arnold rows if I'm really wanting to hit lats and upper back. Like I don't really feel like this is the way to do it, but here I am. But like that's also just part of the truth. You can get a decent strength stimulus. Like you can just get decent work doing whatever. It doesn't really matter the movement. Are you optimal? Are you suboptimal? Do you like this? Do you like that? Who cares? We're just working out. So literally, if you tire yourself out, your body's just gonna get stronger. That's just how it works. That's human physiology. That's all you need to know. Forget the textbooks. Tell your professors. Like and subscribe. That's what you tell your professors. I'm not telling you that. I'm saying go to your professors and tell them that. All right, so here we are, hitting some shoulders. I hit a warm-up set with 40 pounds, and then Rhonda made me feel bad, so I'm going up. I don't know. I was thinking about like just taking it by tens, but then I realized this life is so short, and it's Big Friday. I feel like I need to at least have my body weight above my head, which is not this. Oh. Oh. Sissy curls. Those are totally useless. Do I have to put these up or do you want them?
I'll use them.
Yeah, cool. Oh, curls like that don't do anything. It might, I don't know, maybe they do. Who cares? This whole thing is fake. Lifting's fake.
What's your take on lengthened partials?
Stop at
Honey in it?
what?
I put hot honey in my yogurt. Here, I'll take the clip and I'll talk about yogurt and the macros.
No, dude. I was gonna talk about just like when you're doing assistance work, all you really need is 2-3 sets. Like you don't have to go crazy. 2 or 3 sets. Now, here's the thing: is like my mentality with assistance work. I try to hit high frequency, higher intensity. I don't like sit here and drill my shoulders for an hour. In my opinion, that helps my recovery and lowers my risk of an overuse injury for a particular day, because I also get that movement variability where I can do like different things throughout the week. But I don't know. Here's the thing: is like specific movements increase your specific strength. So if you want to get good at bench press, you have to bench press. But if you just want to get bigger and stronger, movement variability lowers your risk for an overuse injury, and it also increases global strength instead of specific strength. So if you're thinking about assistance work, in general, I try and hit things that I haven't hit in a while. What size t-shirt is that? It's a small. He said small. You want to see me pop this vein in my trap out? So here's the thing: is like, you know you're a power lifter when your traps have better vascularity than your left bicep. I've got nothing. Like all my veins sit in my right trap. Powerlifting stupid. I feel like I'm a 150-pound male doing seated overhead presses with 80s. The old 4-year size argument. For my size, that's pretty good. This whole thing has just been trying to get strong and not just strong for my size. I don't know when I'm going to get there. We'll see. Easy. Not really. That's horrible. Do you want these? Yeah. Are you serious? You want them again? I'm done. I'm not doing another. That's it.